morning. Great to have you with us this morning at Unity of Walnut Creek. Thank you for being here. Today we have a beautiful experience on this spiritual journey. That point where we find out how to let go of so many of the judgments and simply find alignment with that divine presence. We have very special music. Russell, fabulous guitarist, is going to be with us, and I know his music will touch you at depth. In our time together, in our time of prayer, we have a moment of stillness and silence. And I invite you during that time to join us in that still place, that connection and that state of being with the oneness that you are. Thank you for joining us, and have a beautiful day.
Please stand as you are able and join us on this happy day.
Welcome to Unity of Walnut Creek.
Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When Spirit walks. When Spirit walks. Spirit walks, what sings away. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When Spirit walks, when Spirit walks, when Spirit walks, when Spirit walks, when Spirit walks. Walk my sins away. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. He taught me how to walk. Watch and pray. Watch and pray. And live joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to say, I've got the peace that passes understanding down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I've got the peace that passes understanding down in my heart. Down in my heart to say, oh, I'm so happy, so very happy. I feel the love of Spirit in my heart. Oh, I'm so happy, so very happy. I feel the love of Spirit in my heart. I felt that joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart, I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart today. Down in my heart today.
Good morning and welcome to Unity of Walnut Creek. I'm Veronica Wolf, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to our service. Let's take a moment, please. Check your cell phones and make sure they are in the off position. Thank you. Please join me in waving hello to our friends online. Your presence adds to our spiritual community, and we truly appreciate you. Our song leaders this morning are Dawn and Danae. And please join me in welcoming our guest musician, Russell Brown. So now let's open our service by focusing our intention through our opening affirmation. Please join me in prayerfully and powerfully speaking it together 3 times. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. Again. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. Once again. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. And let's continue by reading aloud the statement of our unity. God's love is within each of us, guiding us to dynamically express our wholeness, wisdom, and abundance. We acknowledge the universal wisdom in the Christ teachings and in all spiritual paths. I now choose to open to the presence of divine love and to be changed at death. Throughout this sacred time, God is uplifting me, and through my heart, the world. And now Sonia Marie, our heart minister, will read the daily word.
And the word for today is create. I am creating my life, one thought, one feeling, one response at a time. Creation begins in mind as a divine idea. Flashes of insight and inspiration, dreams and desires manifest in thoughts and words. As I take action and proceed in faith, divine ideas take form in my life. Through the creative process of imagination and faith, I use my spiritual qualities and gifts, building a life that is secure, prosperous, happy, and healthy. Whether it is a new career opportunity, an innovative approach to overcome a challenge, or an enhancement for the lives of others. I have the God-given power to create a happy, successful life through the creative power of my thoughts, words, and actions. And from Isaiah 65:18, but be glad and rejoice forever in what I am creating. And the affirmation for today is, I have the power to create a happy and successful life. Could you repeat that with me? I have the power to create a happy and successful life. And feel that in your heart and repeat it once more. I have the power to create a happy and successful life.
Good morning.
Good morning.
this walk many years ago. The path before me, I did not know. I opened my heart and spread my arms and looked to the sky and the new dawn. With every step, my spirit urged me on to work through the mind chatter and listen to the heart song. To keep your heart open and spread your arms wide, to feel this love and joy and know this is where you abide. I was just a child, bright-eyed and wild, longing to be free, longing to be me. I was just a child, running wild, lost in a dream, the dream lost in me. I started this walk many years ago. The path before me, only God knows. He opened my heart and spread my arms, told me to look to the sky and the rising sun. I was just a child, bright-eyed and wild, longing to be free, longing to be me. I was just a child, running wild, lost in a dream, the dream lost in me. Thank you.
Thank you, Russell. I'm going to highlight a few of our upcoming events. The details of these and other wonderful activities are in your bulletin and on our website. You still have a chance to attend a membership class. Reverend David has added another class next Sunday for those of you who want to join our Unity community as a member, or if you're just interested in learning more about Unity, or I suggest if you need a tune-up. The Sunday after next, it's time again for our annual meeting when we elect new board members and review our year. A light lunch will be served, and our children will be having a Halloween celebration during the meeting. And now, Diane and Irene, come on up.
Come on,
Irene. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, Unity. We're going to have a great party. It's going to be at the Shadelands in Walnut Creek. There's going to be,
So it's next Saturday at the Shadelands in Walnut Creek. We're going to have our great Unity Rocks Around the Clock Bash. There's going to be great diner food. There's going to be dancing to 50s music, costume contests, fun activities for the kids. There's going to be raffle baskets and a dessert auction.
What else?
There's also, we have 2 great raffle prizes. We have a weekend in Sacramento,
Yes.
and we also have a raffle for 5 nights in Palm Springs.
We're going to do, about the raffle, it's going to be, it's going to be in Sacramento, and the Amtrak goes there. If you want to do the Amtrak, you get 2 great deals in one day. And so anyway, we're going to have lots of fun. And if you want anything to do, just tell me, and I'll be glad to put you someplace so you can do something.
And if you can't be there the night of the event, there's lots of ways you can get involved.
There you go.
We have our play dates that you can sign up that are put together by our Unity community. You can also buy the raffle tickets. They're 1 for $10 or 3 for $25. And you could also donate a raffle basket or a dessert for the auction if you'd like to. So come see us out on the patio. You could also buy tickets online
There you go.
and in the bookstore.
Good.
So we'll see you at Unity Rocks.
Okay, now I'd like to welcome our guests today. If you are here with us for the first time, we welcome you to our spiritual community. We would love to meet you, and we invite you to experience our community as a guest at a Unity event of your choosing. So please take the very important presence card from the seat pocket in front of you to the welcome table on the patio and learn more about us and receive your gift certificate. So if you are willing to, please raise your hand so we can acknowledge you if you're here for the first time. Thank you. We have several. We'd like to extend our special blessing to you and everyone new to our services both here and online. So together we say, we love you, we bless you, and we behold the light of God shining through you. Welcome. All right, and thank you for joining us. And now we take a moment until the music begins and get up and greet each other.
Okay, take that deep breath through your heart, wiggle around, get comfortable. And in our prayer time today, we want to journey within to touch that that beautiful place of peace at the center of your being. So I invite you to let the music, as you join in, be part of that inner journey. As you take that deep breath and breathe in that awareness of that love, for a moment I invite you to simply breathe the feeling of love. That love for the divine, or that love that flows through you to those around you. Breathe it in and feel it move through your heart. Breathe it out and send it to bless those in your world. Mother, Father, God, as you guide us to touch your love more deeply, we are grateful to enter into that place of deep and lasting peace. How wonderful it is to become aware of that inner peace, that peace at the very center of your heart, that peace that you have touched so many times. Invite Spirit to bring to your awareness those times when you have known that deep, serene peace. Maybe it was a moment standing on the shore of the ocean. Walking with a friend. Or maybe sitting at home in that quiet place where all else drifted away. And you were simply there resting in that deep and beautiful peace. That gift of the divine. That peace that is there in you to calm whatever turbulence shows up in your life, as Jesus called upon that peace to still the storm upon the Galilee when he said, "Peace, be still." And so that call up on that peace. Peace, be still. Flows out from your heart to bring that tranquility into all parts of your life. And you rest in that beautiful peace of God. Now journey into the silence to rest in that deeper peace. Peace, be still. Peace, be. Peace, be still. And that peace flows forth from your heart. And as that divine presence moves through your heart, you experience that beautiful presence of love. For God is love. And the love that flows through each of us is the flow of that divine presence. And so we send this beautiful love into our bodies for wholeness and healing, into our minds and hearts for wisdom and understanding. We radiate this divine love, sending it to each one dear to us, enfolding, touching, uplifting each one. We send this love across the spiritual community, becoming a part of that light and wisdom that flows through everyone, blessing all who are in their world. And we radiate this love. We send it to all the prayer requests brought here, knowing with each one that we see them lifted into that very highest. We send this love as ripples of light that flow forth from the center across the communities in which we live, across our nation, the nations of the world. We see this love and light streaming forth, blessing all who join us in prayer, whether in mosque or synagogue, temple or church, whether at home or on the hillsides. For in seeking to know you, we are one. And we send forth this love, enfolding and blessing Mother Earth and all her creatures. And we send it from our hearts about the earth to the heart of every single person For you are that love in every heart, and in that love we are one. Divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world. Please join me. Divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world. And again. Divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world. And once again. Divine love flows through my heart, enfolding and blessing the world. It is so. Amen.
You can join in on this. The words are very simple. I am. You are. We be the mystery. And that's it. You'll catch it. I am, you are, we be the mystery. I am, you are, we be the mystery. I am, you are, we be the mystery. Okay, I'll do this one. We are love, peace and joy. We are love, peace and joy. We are love, peace and joy. We are loved, peace and joy. I am, you are, we be the mystery. I am, you are, we be the mystery. I am, you are, We beat the mystery. I am, you are. We be the mystery. We be the mystery. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Russell. Thank you. All right. So you know what to do to your neighbor. Good morning, you beautiful child of God. Good morning, you beautiful child of God. I got lots of warm up on that last weekend. I got to go be with grandchildren, and they help you remember that you're really that beautiful child of God. And then I got home and I sat down in front of the television. And I noticed after a while, I got into fix-it mode. You know, I was very aware of things that needed fixing. Okay, and it kind of started with the political system. Okay. And then it went to the news that was reporting the political system. And then the farther I got into fix-it, the more I noticed I became aware of people in my life that a little fixing wouldn't hurt. Now, I don't know if you have anybody like that in your life, but if they're not in your family, go to work. Okay. So there were folks that a little fixing, and then the only problem with that was I remembered this particular teaching from Jesus, and I'll share it with you. I don't particularly like it, but I'll share it. It goes something like, why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? You hypocrite. Not me. First take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. Which only brings us back to fixing us. Okay, so, and lots of us, we work at that very diligently. Most of you are self-help addicts. Okay, so we're going to do it. We're going to find some way to fix ourselves. And then a friend called and reminded me of a teaching I'd heard many years ago. And I remember how it touched my heart at the time, and I'd forgotten it over the years. Though the truth is, I've heard that teaching from many teachers again and again. But I like the way this one put it. He said, you will wake up and know you don't need fixing. Amen. Okay. You will wake up and know you don't need fixing. Said, there's an alignment. That's all that's needed. There's an alignment. That's all that's needed. Simple teaching. You will wake up and know you don't need fixing. I'll say it the way he said it. There's an alignment. That's all that's needed. And then he goes on and gives what to me is a beautiful insight to that alignment. He says, it's a time shift into silk. and a field environment of love. What a place. It's a time shift into silk and a field environment of love. What a place to enter into that alignment. And when my friend brought the memory of this to me, I recalled a lady sharing an experience with me. Now, this is back at the time when I was working for the Institute of Heart Math, and I was doing a training, and there was a lady there who had come a long distance to be there, and this was her second type of experience in this. And she said, well, I want to share something with you. She said, I am the queen of road rage. And I found that kind of interesting. But she went on and said, I have to drive to work every day, and when I hit that highway, I know everyone is out to get me. She says, and I spend that trip shouting at them, cursing them, yelling at them, wishing I was able to get them out of the way with my car. Then she said, when I get to work, I'm exhausted and irritated, and it tends to come out on everybody around me. But she said, I'm telling you this because that was my experience, and then something happened. And before I came here, I drove on that highway without being angry at anyone. And she said, when I got to work, the people were surprised by who showed up. And I found that fascinating because what she shared with us was an experience of alignment. Okay, of alignment. Now, the way that she did that was she began, when she got in the car, as she was approaching the highway, and as she'd get on that highway, she was committed to experience appreciation. So she'd start by where she was driving. Now, I happen to remember having driven the highway and it's a gorgeous highway. It goes through beautiful mountains and ocean views. It's an exquisite place. So it's not a hard thing to do if you know to do it. But she got on that highway, and so she would focus on appreciating the beauty that was around. And when she thought about the job and the people between her and the job, she went to appreciating that she had a job. And now I've got to tell you, it's not that she did this one day and was never angry again. But what happened was she began using appreciation for alignment. And as she did that, day after day, it changed. And she was in a different world after years of road rage. It's a time shift into silk and a field environment of love. I touch a little bit that different world she entered into. Now that teaching of alignment comes from all the great teachers. The simple one that I go back to with Jesus, because it just shows up again and again as we seek to do this, is his response when everybody was getting involved with and worrying about what they were going to do and taking care of everything and basically trying to fix their lives so that everything was taken care of. And his response was, seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you. So he's not teaching fixing. Alignment. And of course, he told us how to do that. Love one another. Very simple. And when I look at the lady's experience with the driving, appreciation's a part of love, isn't it? She actually began to find a way to love the world that she was in. Alignment. Now, there's another teacher that, as you know, I go to often because the experience of alignment and attunement to life is so exquisite in the teachings of Lao Tzu and the beautiful Tao Te Ching. And so he's talking here about an experience of one that we would call a master, somebody who has mastered the experience of life itself. And he says, she is centered in the Tao. She who is centered in the Tao can go where she wishes without danger. She perceives the universal harmony even amid great pain, because she has found peace in her heart. Alignment. She who is centered in the Tao can go where she wishes without danger. The world, the drivers, the others are not out to get her. She perceives the universal harmony. What a change of perception. To perceive the universal harmony, not the universal disorder and what's wrong universally with you or me. Perceives the universal harmony even amidst great pain. And there's part of the power of it. It's not looking at the world and not recognizing that there's a lot of pain and difficulty there. There is. There are people in great places of struggle. There is that experience of life where one touches pain and sees that around. But she sees the universal harmony even amid great pain, because she has found peace in her heart. How did she get to alignment? Peace in her heart centers her in the Tao, seeking the kingdom. And we know that's that connection to that awareness of the presence of God, that peace, that the Tao. So we have the one lady who did worked with the experience in terms of her road rage, and her way was appreciation, that part of love. Peace is also a part of the love. Finding that center within the self, that center of spiritual connection, is the experience of love. So each one brings back to alignment. You will wake up and find you don't need fixing. There's an alignment. That's all that's needed. Now I have to share with you another teacher. This is truly one of the great teachers in my life, even though she's only 18 months old. And I noticed that she had hit a point in her world that needed some fixing. And I was very impressed by what she knew to do. She just walked over to where I was and reached up and took my finger and led me over into her world to sit down and be there so it would be okay. And I sat down and it was okay. Okay? She knew how to how to do that alignment. Every now and then, you just got to reach up and know there's a finger there to hang on to of somebody that loves you. Okay, it's there. You're loved. And it's always there because you're always loved. You're a beloved child of God. Now, some of us got some other messages. You know, some junk along the way said, oh, you're a sinful being. Or you never get it right. Or you screwed up again. I was trying to think of the term that I could say here that describes that. We'll just call it false. I don't want to get too colorful. It is not true. You are not and never have been any of that. You are a beloved child of God. That love is just waiting for you to reach up and take a hold of it. Or actually, you know how you do that. You reach in and take a hold of it because that's where it is. And it's always there. Always. It can't leave you because it's who you really are. Always there. So simple. You will wake up and know you don't need fixing. Not now, not ever. You know, the great relief of that is neither does anybody else. There's an alignment, that's all that's needed. A time shift into silk. Can you feel it? Time shift into silk and a field environment of love. That's what's real. Bless
you. Thank you, Reverend David. Y'all feel a lot lighter like I do? Let those lists go. If you would like prayer support for challenges or celebrations, please ask our heart ministers. They will be available after the service here in the sanctuary and out on the patio. And our heart ministers are wearing the lavender stoles. You are also invited to place a prayer request in our prayer box by the front door or in the book center, or by selecting the prayer request link on our website. We will be praying with you throughout the week. And now it's time for our prosperity celebration. For those Love in Action or credit card donations, there are envelopes provided on the seat back in front of you. I invite you to take your tithe and love offering in your hand and be aware that God is the source of all of our good. And repeat our affirmation with me together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And I am grateful.
Spirit we will not find. Don't get hung up in your mind. There's a voice been calling you. It's been present through all you do. When life is hard and through it seem cold, still darker times are yet to unfold. Keep your head up, hold it high. Quiet your mind, let spirit guide. Don't you see you are the one? You are the children of the sun. With open arms and an open heart, God will guide you through the dark. Don't you know you are the one? We are the children of the sun. With open arms and an open heart. God will guide us through the dark. Don't you know you are the one? We are the children of the sun. We are the open. Don't you know you are the one? We are the children of the sun. Open arms and an open heart. God will guide us through the dark.
All right. So let's bless our children together. Children, you are loved, special, and important. God loves you, and so do we. And we receive these gifts so grateful because each of us know that divine love that is the true source of all goodness that flows through our lives, and it flows through us to lift and uplift all of humankind in great joy. Amen. So let's stand and take hands and share together our prayer of protection. Together, the light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And our peace song.
With God
You are the love and the light and the peace in the earth right now. So let it shine and have fun.